Pleasant morning to my dear lovable students. Welcome to Max class. So in this conversation, we are going through a continuation of basic concept. Okay. So the last class till we have discussed about starting with the cos inverse function. Here also the continuation of cos and cos inverse function. First I am moving to shifting of cos x by 90 degree on right side. What is the name? Shifting of cos x by 90 degree on right side. So what is the graph? That is cos x graph. Actually cos 0 means starting with 1, isn't it? So I would like to recall the graph, cos graph. Okay, and now this is one cyclic. Okay, this is cos graph. So consider for this is pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi. Opposite side negative pi by 2, negative pi, negative 3 pi by 2 and negative 2 pi. So what will happen? Shifting of cos x by 90 degree means this is a negative pi by 2 to going to 0. The same one shifting of 90 degree means starting with the 0 to positive pi by 2. So the same this line which will be move on opposite side 0 to pi by 2. Actually shifting means the normal original cos graph actually negative pi by 2 to 0 means this is shifting of 90 degree means 0 to positive pi by 2. Again 0 to pi by 2 will be move on pi by 2 to pi, pi by 2 to pi. Next one opposite side pi by 2 to pi will be move on here pi to 3 pi by 2. Again 3 pi by 2 to cos x actually 3 pi by 2 to move on 2 pi, but here 3 pi by 2 it's stopping with 2 pi. This is actually cos sin x graph. Look at there, this is sin x. If an example drawing with here also, it will be move on like that. That is negative pi by 2 it's move on positive pi by 2. Again positive pi by 2 it's move on pi. Then pi to move on to 3 pi. Again 3 pi by 2 it's move on 2 pi. So if you wrap the cos graph means you have to get it clear idea. This is surely we can say it is called the sine graph. How? Shifting of cos x by 90 degree on right side. Okay, this is one of the important condition. Okay, therefore we can write it, that is point y is equal to cos of pi by 2 minus x or cos of x minus pi by 2. Its whole term is equal to sin x, no, because shifting of 90 degree cos x on right side. This is called the sin x graph. Okay, this is one of the important points. Okay, I am moving to the continuation of general term of cos x and sin x. Okay. Y is equal to a sin alpha x, then y is equal to b cos beta x. What is the meaning of sin x? Negative modulus alpha to positive modulus alpha, as well as what is the domain? The cos x negative modulus b to positive modulus b. How to find out the amplitude? 2 mark question. Okay, it's useful for you. The 2 mark amplitude, it's called modulus of alpha. Then here amplitude, sorry my dear, this is modulus of capital A. Okay, amplitude means. Then here amplitude, modulus of B. Then how to find out the period? So period is equal to 2 pi by modulus of alpha. There is period is equal to 2 pi by modulus of beta. Okay, it's very useful for you. 2 more questions. Okay, this is also general term of cos x and sin x. Okay, now I am moving to another one general term of sinusoidal function. Okay, so general term of sinusoidal function, this is one of the application. Okay, in your book also given one condition question like that. Okay, page number 139. Okay, so time and depth is one tabular column is there. So now I am moving to apply to find out the sinusoidal function. What is the formula? So y is equal to d plus a cos bt minus c, isn't it? So a cos bt minus c. What is the meaning of d? D means half of maximum plus minimum. What is the meaning of A? Half of maximum minus minimum. What is the meaning of B? 2 pi by P. 2 pi by P means 2 pi by 2 into time from maximum to minimum. So time from maximum to minimum. Then C means B into T. Time actually occurs time which at maximum occur. Okay, now one by one we have to find out first. D means half of maximum plus minimum. So D is equal to half of maximum actually 4.2, minimum we have 1.4. So therefore 4.2 plus 1.4 means D is equal to half of definitely 5.8. 5.8 means cancel means 2.6, isn't it? So 5.8, isn't it? Sorry my dear, 5.6 will come. Okay, 5.6 means cancel means 2.8, isn't it? Because 28 plus 28 is equal to 56. Therefore D value, what is the value? D value 2.6. This is called D. Now we need A. A means half of maximum minus minimum. Therefore A is equal to half into maximum. What is the value? 4.2 minus 1.4. So 4.2 minus 1.4, definitely borrow will come. So 12 minus 4 means 8. Again this is called 3. 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. Therefore A is equal to 1 by 2 into 2.8. After cancellation means 1.4 will come, isn't it? Therefore A value 1.4. After getting D and A, we need B and C, isn't it? So B is equal to 2 pi by 2 into time from maximum to minimum. So maximum to minimum means 4.2 to 1.4. Starting with distance 2, here also distance 2. So how many total? So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 6 will come. Again 2 to cancel means the B value is equal to pi by 6. B also is over. This is called B. Now we need final one C. C means what is the meaning? B into B value already we found pi by 6 into time which at maximum occur. Maximum occur means 4.2. What is the time? 2 is there. So therefore 6 and to cancel means 3 times. So C is equal to pi by 3. Therefore what is the formula? General term of sinusoidal means y is equal to so y is equal to d plus a cos bt minus c. Therefore y is equal to d is equal to 2.8 plus a is equal to 1.4 cos of bt, b value pi by 6, pi by 6 t, then minus c value pi by 3. This is answer for general term of sinusoidal. Okay. So moving to another one important points actually. So cos and cos inverse function. Consider y is equal to cos x means how to find out the inverse function, cross bring out opposites, and therefore cos inverse y is equal to x. Therefore how to write it actually, y is equal to f of x, consider means f of x is equal to cos x. Here actually what is the domain? Possible x values, isn't it? So possible x values means, so definitely domain is equal to 0 to pi. Then range means minus 1 to positive 1. This is cos x. But before moving to the inverse term, first you have to check it. The cos x, when you can say it is 1 to 1. When you can say, definitely we will be meeting on the horizontal line, only one line's meeting means we can say. So when you can say it is not 1 to 1, look at there. I am moving to drawing on cos x graph. So cos x means, now you can say it is not 1 to 1, because if you draw the horizontal means we can have so many difference of the meeting point, isn't it? But when you can say it is 1 to 1, if you have the particular 0 to pi, so particular 0 to pi means starting with the 0 to pi, value also minus positive 1, 0, negative 1. This is called pi by 2 pi. That's why we are saying the domain is equal to 0 to pi. Now you have to draw, if you draw how many horizontal line also, only one points will be meeting in a particular domain. So particular domain, that's why I am saying what is the value of the domain for cos x means 0 to pi. So this is, it's not 1 to 1, it is not 1 to 1 function when x belongs to real, but restricted domain time we can say it is 1 to 1. Okay. Now I am moving to the cos inverse value. So cos inverse value, just reverse means domain we can write minus 1 to positive 1, minus 1 to positive 1, range we can write it 0 to pi. So this is the normal cos graph, means this is normal cos graph, one cyclic, isn't it? So then how to draw in inverse function? Just reverse order. This is actually vertical line positive 1 to negative 1 means here we can write it horizontal line positive 1 to negative 1. Then vertical part we have to mention it. This is called pi by 2. This is called pi. Opposite side negative pi by 2. It's called negative pi. So cos 0 value with starting with the positive 1 means it's moving like that, isn't it? So inverse of the cos value. Now I think you understand what is the difference between cos x and the inverse cos function. Okay, this is also one of the important conditions. So domain and range also just reverse order, comparing cos inverse and cos. So when you can say sin x is positive in cos inverse, already we have discussed about cos x is positive or non-negative in sin x. When here also some difference is there between sin x and cos x. Here what will happen, already we know the cos inverse of x, domain of the value 0 to pi. So if you draw one unit circle means this is 0, 90 means pi by 2, 180 means pi, 270 means 3 pi by 2. So again 360 means 2 pi 4 pi, it's moving on. So condition also the cos inverse x 0 to pi. So it's moving on 0 to pi according to the unit circle value, all silver tea cup. So 0 to pi means restricted domain, definitely we can say sin is positive, you know. Therefore we can say sin x is positive is positive when range of cos inverse x 0 to pi, or we can say sin x is non-negative, one of the important. Okay, one more question possible. Okay, then another one important points, when you can say this is principal domain, we have different restricted domain. When you can say the principal domain, if you have the cos x graph, so cos x graph means this is pi by 2 pi, so 3 pi by 2, so 2 pi. If you draw the restricted domain, we can draw a continuously unstoppable, but restricted principal domain, when you can say with the origin point, means definitely we will be meeting with pi by 2 to negative pi by 2. Therefore, principal domain value, this is cyclic form. Okay, this is, we can say, with the origin principal domain. Okay, this is also one of the important condition. Then another one important points, the last points actually, cos function actually neither even nor odd function also. Why we are saying like that? Listen very carefully. The cos inverse graph positive 1 to negative 1, then this is pi by 2, this is pi, negative side, this is called negative pi by 2, this is called negative pi. So if you draw the cos x function, so actually x intercept point meeting with the, what is the point 1, so x intercept meeting with 1, but y intercept pi by 2, isn't it? Origin, y intercept pi by 2, so totally different. So that's why we are saying cos x neither even function nor odd function. Okay, this is also important. Okay, so last some points we have discussed, that is actually important in one more question. Okay, so please listen, my dear students. If you have any doubt, please put in comment box. Okay, concept overall almost completed. I will start it with the question. Okay, moving to example 4.1. What is the question? Find the principal value of sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. We have to write the answer in radians and degree. Okay, the first one, solution. What is the question? Sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. So sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. Already I told you what is the meaning of sine. Square root of finger of counting, square root of thumb side, isn't it? So thumb side means this is thumb finger, indicate middle, ring, little or small. Okay, this is actually 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, pi by 2. According to the condition sine 1 by 2, definitely you have to fold indicate finger. Indicate finger means thumb side we have what is the value? Actually only one balances. So square root of 1 by 2 means that is, we can say 1 by 2, but we have minus sign only. Therefore, this is degree means 0 degree, 30 degree, like that. So what is the value of pi by 6? Actually 0. This is called actually pi by 6. Therefore, we can say sine pi by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. But we have the question instead of minus 1 by 2. Therefore, we can say sine of minus pi by 6 means minus 1 by 2. Therefore, instead of minus 1 by 2, we can write it the sine of minus pi by 6. So sine inverse of sine minus pi by 6, isn't it? Definitely sine inverse, sine cancel means negative pi by 6. It belongs to, what is the range actually? Sine inverse means negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. So, negative pi by 2 means pi means 180. 180 divided by 2 means 90. Minus 90 to positive 90. Therefore, we can say minus pi by 6 is there. What is the main value actually? 180 divided by 6 means 30 degree. Possible, no? The range of the value minus pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. Therefore, in radians is equal to negative pi by 6. It belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. Then corresponding degree, already we know what is the degree? 30 degree. So, corresponding degree is equal to 30 degree. This is answer for example 4.1. I will continue the next question. Question, find the principal value of sine inverse true if it exists. So, definitely we can say sine inverse x does not exist. Why? Already we know sine inverse maximum to minimum domain minus 1 to positive 1, but there is given true is there. Therefore, we can write it solution. We know that sine inverse x domain minus 1 to positive 1, but true it does not belongs to minus 1 to positive 1. Therefore, sine inverse true does not exist. Okay, this is answer for question number 4.2. Example 4.3, given 3 subdivision. Okay, one by one we can discuss. Subdivision 1, sine inverse of 1 by root 2. Already you know in your finger truth table, sine means you have to check it thumb side. This is a thumb finger, indicate middle, ring and small. So, 1 by root 2 is there. 1 by root means radians actually 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, pi by 2. So, if you make it the sine value means, so 0 means 0, sine 0 means value will be 0. This is actually what is the value? 1 by 2, this is called 1 by root 2, this is called root 3 by 2, this is called 1. Sine 90 means value will be 1. We have actually what is the value? 1 by root 2. Definitely we can say it lies on middle finger. So, middle finger means what is the meaning? Instead of 1 by root 2, we can say the radians pi by 6, pi by 4. Okay. So, sine inverse, instead of 1 by root 2, we can write in radians sine pi by 4. Therefore, sine inverse sine cancel means pi by 4. Definitely it belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. So, pi by 4 means 180 divided by 4. 180 divided by 4 means definitely 45, isn't it? So, 45 means it lies on minus pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. Therefore, first one answer pi by 4. I am moving to second one. Second one we can write it directly. Why? Listen there. What is the question? Sine inverse of sine negative pi by 3. So, negative pi by 3 sine inverse sine cancel means negative pi by 3. It belongs to negative pi by 2 positive pi by 2, because pi by 3 means value will be 180 divided by 3, 60 degree. It lies on no negative pi by 2 positive pi by 2. So, directly we can write it. This is answer for subdivision 2. Moving to subdivision third. So, subdivision third, sine inverse of sine into 5 pi by 6. So, according to the property, sine inverse sine cancel means value will be pi by 6. But we have to check it whether it's lies on or not between negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. So, definitely pi by 6 means value will be 30. 30 into pi means 150. Definitely it's more than negative 90 to positive 90. Therefore, we can say it's not lies on negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. So, just we have to interchange. Interchange means sine inverse of sine pi minus pi by 6. So, pi minus pi by 6 means 6 into pi 6 pi. 6 pi minus pi means 5 pi by 6. So, pi minus pi by 6 means according to the unit circle 0, pi by 2, pi, 3, pi by 2, 2 pi, 4 pi. So, pi minus all silver teacup, definitely 0 to pi, again pi minus, definitely lies on second quadrant. Second quadrant means sign is positive. Here also sign value is, therefore, sine inverse sine into pi by 6 will come because positive. So, sine inverse sine cancel means pi by 6. It belongs to negative pi by 2 to positive pi by 2. This is answer for subdivision third. Okay, check it there. Pi by 6 means 180 divided by 6. 180 divided by 6 means 30 will come. It lies on negative 90 to positive 90. This is answer for example 4.3. I will continue next example. So example 4.4, find the domain of sine inverse 2 minus 3x square. So solution, in sine inverse x domain minus 1 to positive 1. The given of sine inverse x time 2 minus 3x square. So less than or equal to means minus 1 to positive 1. Make it separate means minus 1 less than or equal to 2 minus 3x square. There 2 minus 3x square less than or equal to positive 1. What will happen? So minus term bring out opposite side means positive 3x square less than or equal to minus 1 bring out opposite side means positive 1. Therefore 3x square less than or equal to 3. Therefore x square less than or equal to 3 by 3 means x square less than or equal to positive 1, isn't it? Positive 1. Second case. So minus 3x square as it is, plus 2 bring out opposite side means minus 2. Again minus 3x square less than or equal to 1 minus 2 means minus 1. The whole term divided by minus means what will happen? Definitely inequality symbol to change for greater than or equal to positive 1. Therefore x square greater than or equal to 1 by 3. If you make it one number line means what will happen? Minus infinity to positive infinity. So x square is equal to 1 means x is equal to plus or minus 1. So minus 1 and positive 1. Next condition, x square is equal to 1 by 3 means x is equal to plus or minus 1 by root 3. There is actually minus 1 by root 3 and plus 1 by root 3. Consider for in between minus infinity to minus 1, minus 2 means instead of x we have to take it minus 2 the whole square means definitely 4 will come. So 4 less than or equal to, so condition will be wrong. Minus 2 also wrong means positive 2 also not possible. Why? Both side here also x square, here also x square. So minus 2 not possible. Then in between another one value means 1 by root 3 means what will happen? So 1 by root 3 means conjugate means root 3 divided by root 3. So therefore we can write it root 3 divided by 3. Root 3 value we know 1.77 something divided by 3 means definitely 0.5. So 0.5, check it there. So first condition is clear, 0.5 less than or equal to 1, positive cases. But the next one actually here 1 by 3 means definitely 0.3. Here also possible, no, 0.55 it's greater than 0.33. So 1 by root 3 possible case. In between 1 by root 3 to positive 1 by, I will consider 0.9, what will happen? Okay. So 0.9, definitely 0.9 the whole square means 81 will come, isn't it? So 81 means definitely 0.81 less than, comparing 1, it's possible case. So here actually 1 by 3 also 0.9 is greater than, no, 0.8 something will come, definitely it's greater than 0.3. So 0.9 also possible. 0, what will happen? 0. So 0 means consider for 0 first cases, definitely 0 less than or, first case is clear, 0 less than or equal to 1, but second case 0 greater than, definitely not possible. So 0 also not possible. What are the possible domain? So possible domain minus 1 to minus 1 by root 3. We have to do the closed bracket. Why? Both side we have less than or equal to, here also greater than or equal to. Then possible, next positive 1 by root 3 to positive 1. Therefore combine domain or combine both, what will happen? Minus 1 to minus 1 by root 3 closed union of positive 1 by root 3 to positive 1. This is answer for example 4.44. Okay, I will continue the exercise 4.1. Moving to exercise 4.1, question number 1, given two subdivision. Okay, find all the values of x such that first one minus 10 pi to positive 10 pi when sin x is equal to 0. Solution, subdivision 1. If you draw the sine graph means what will happen? So this is sin x graph, actually minus 10 pi to positive 10 pi, isn't it? This is called pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, then 3 pi, it's a 4 pi, it's moving on. The condition sin x is equal to 0, only we have to look at the origin point, opposite side also origin point, okay. So origin point, definitely we can say this is called negative pi, this is called negative 2 pi, this is called negative 3 pi, this is called negative 4 pi. So each and every distance which will move on pi by 2, isn't it? Pi by 2 means, example, starting with pi by 2 means, so pi by 2 plus pi by 2 means, look at their common denominator 2 means pi plus pi is equal to 2 pi. Again 2 to cancel means pi will come. Next condition also, pi plus pi by 2 is equal to 2 into pi, 2 pi plus pi by 2. So 2 pi plus pi means 3 pi by 2. That's why I am saying each and every distance, what are the main term actually? Pi by 2. So the condition sin x is equal to 0. Therefore, when sin x is equal to 0 means the general term sin n pi is equal to 0. So what is the meaning of x? X is equal to n pi. X is equal to n pi means what are these possible value? X is equal to plus or minus 1, x is equal to plus or minus 2, x is equal to plus or minus 3 dot 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 continuously plus or minus 10 pi. Plus or minus 10, okay, not 10 pi, plus or minus 10. If you take it plus or minus 7 means, plus 7 means 7 pi, suitable value, no, because in between 10. Again plus or minus, plus 10 also, what is the possible value? Instead of n we can apply 10 means x is equal to 10 pi, possible, no. Minus also, minus 10 pi to positive. That's why I am saying when sin x is equal to 0 means what are the possible value? X is equal to plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3 dot 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 up to plus or minus 10. This is answer for subdivision 1. Okay, I am moving to subdivision 2. So subdivision 2 question, again we need the sign graph. Pi by 2 pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi, then definitely 5 pi by 2, then 3 pi. But we need actually sin x is equal to minus 1. Okay, only we have to look at this is positive 1 to negative 1 means this is we need, this one we need here. What are the possible cases actually? 3 pi by 2, then 3 pi by 2 means definitely 4 points will be increased. So 3 pi by 2 plus 4 pi means 7. 5 by 2, then 11 5 by 2, it's moving on like that. Here also definitely this is called minus pi by 2, then minus pi by 2, then definitely we will be meeting on in minus 1 means minus 9 pi by 2, isn't it? But condition sin x is equal to minus 1. So condition sin x is equal to minus 1 means therefore x is equal to general term 2n pi minus pi by 2. Why we are saying 2n pi minus pi by 2 means, so each and every quadrant will be meeting to minus 1 before to the 2 pi. Before to the 2 pi means what is the difference actually? Negative pi by 2. So each and every cyclic, look at there, if you move on the sign graph, so this cyclic pi by 2 to pi, already I told you in subdivision 1 also, each and every distance, what are the distance actually? Main term pi by 2 will be increasing, but the given condition in cyclic will be finishing before to the 1 term. Before to the 1 term means up to 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, what are the difference? Only pi by 2 difference. So pi by 2 we need sin x is equal to minus 1 means before to ending of the point. Before the ending of the point means it will be meeting of the point 3 pi by 2. What is the difference? 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi means negative pi by 2 will be the difference, because 3 pi by 2 plus pi by 2 only we will get it. Example, 3 pi by 2 plus pi by 2 only common denominator, what the value is there, true is there, 3 pi plus pi means 4 pi. So 4 pi and 2 cancel means 2 pi. That's why I am saying this is actually we will meeting on preceding means forwarding of the point. So forward means only positive pi by 2, but we have the sin x is equal to minus 1 means it's a backward means instead of plus we can write it minus pi by 2. Therefore what is the general term, x is equal to 2n pi minus pi by 2. Therefore x is equal to 2n pi minus pi by 2. So cross multiply means 2 into 2 4n pi minus pi by 2. Therefore x is equal to pi take common outside means, or pi by 2 take common outside means 4n minus 1. So what are the possible cases for this one? Second subdivision, sin x is equal to minus 1 means, because the interval also minus 8 pi to positive 8 pi. First one, n is equal to 0 means what will happen? N is equal to 0 means 4 into 0 0. 0 minus 1 means definitely what is the value? N is equal to 0 means x is equal to pi by 2 will come, because 0 into minus pi by 2 will come. When so x is equal to 0 means, then plus or minus, what are the possible cases? So n is equal to 1 means what will happen? N is equal to 1 means 4 into 1 4. 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. So 3 pi by 2. Therefore x is equal to 3 pi by 2. So 3 pi by 2 means definitely we need actually minus 8 pi to positive 5, isn't it? 4 minus 1. Therefore outside we have, so pi take common outside means 4n minus 1, isn't it? Next case actually, what are the next case? Next one, n is equal to minus 1. What will happen? N is equal to minus 1 means definitely n is equal to minus 1 means minus 1 into 4 means minus 1. Sorry, minus 1 into 4 means minus 4. Minus 4 minus 1 means definitely minus 5. So minus 5 by 2 means approximately. So 3 by 2 means what are the possible cases? 3 by 2 means definitely we can say 1.5. In between is there no minus 8 to positive 8. The next case actually n is equal to minus 1 also possible. Then n is equal to plus or minus 2 means what will happen? N is equal to 2 means, look at there. N is equal to 2 means 2 into 4 8. 8 minus 1 is equal to 7. 7 pi by 2 means 3.5. It's a suitable. It's a possible cases. Next one, n is equal to minus 2 means what will happen? Minus 2 means 4 into minus 2 means minus 8. Minus 8 minus 1 means minus 9 5 by 2. Look at there. Minus 9 5 by 2, it's moving on minus 1 of the value. Next case, so this is also 3 pi by 2. Already we found 3 pi by 2, it's meeting on minus 1. Next case also 7 pi by 2 is 7 pi by 2 means, look at there, n is equal to positive 3. N is equal to positive 3 means, so 3 into 4 12. 12 minus 1 is equal to 11. So 11 pi by 2. 11 pi by 2 means definitely approximately 11 pi by 2 means 5.5. No, it's one of the interval of the value, no, minus 8 pi to positive 8 pi. So which one? All 3 also suitable cases. Minus 3 means, so n is equal to minus 3. What will happen? N is equal to minus 3 means 4 into minus 3 means minus 12. Minus 12 minus 1 is equal to minus 13 by 2. So minus 13 by 2 means minus 6.5. So one of the interval value, no, minus 8 to positive 8 5. So minus 3 also suitable case, but positive 4 and negative 4 we have to check it. So what are the possible cases? Actually the main term x is equal to 5 by 2 into 4n minus 1. Okay, suitable value x is equal to 0, then x is equal to 0, then plus or minus 1, then plus or minus 2, then plus or minus 3 also possible, but plus or minus 4 possible or not, we have to check it. If you take it, n is equal to 4 means what will happen? N is equal to 4 means 4 into 4 16. 16 minus 1 is equal to 15. 15 divided by 2 means 7.5. It's suitable. No, it's one of the domain between minus 8 to positive 8. But minus 4 means what will happen? That's why I'm just plus 4 possible. Minus 4 means, so n is equal to minus 4 means what will happen? 4 into minus 4 means minus 16. Minus 16 minus 1 is equal to minus 17. Minus 17 divided by 2 means minus 8.5. But we have the interval only minus 8 to positive 8. This is actually n is equal to minus 4, not suitable cases. Therefore, what are the possible value? X is equal to 0, plus or minus 1 and plus or minus 2, plus or minus 3 and positive 4 only, not in negative 4. This is answer for subdivision true. Okay. So please listen, my dear students. I hope you are satisfied in this session. So please, my dear students, if you have any doubt, please put in comment box. I am ready to clarify your doubts. Then I will continue the next session. Bye bye.